Would you like to learn to lose 3 kgs in 3 weeks? Hi, my name is Dinaz and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to all of you for being here. My mission is to help you, guide you and mentor you. Most important is stay with me right till the end, because right at the end, I'm going to be sharing an excellent bonus tip for you to have not only lose those 3 kgs but also have very sustainable results. So here you go. The first thing you need to understand is I'm going to be sharing with you all the tips that are required for you for the 3 weeks. So let's start with week 1. When you understand the strategies of week 1, week 2 and week 3, you can replicate it for the rest of your life and you'll keep getting the results, and you'll also learn how to maintain your weight. So in week 1, first thing I want to do is prepare your mind. Until and unless you don't prepare your mind and just run after workouts or just run after diets, you're not going to get the results. So in week 1, make notes that you're going to prepare your mind. And here are 10 fantastic practices for you to learn to prepare your mind. I hope you've got your notes ready, because I want you to start making notes. Number 1 is set realistic goals. The problem is when we set goals which are not realistic, we get disheartened. So set a goal of 3 kgs in 3 weeks and let's work on achieving that. Number 2 is positive mindset. The problem is a lot of you have a negative mindset before you even get started. So have a very positive mindset. See, in our community, the Dinaz Fitness Community, we are only focused on attracting good health and attracting positivity. So I want you also to learn to have a positive mindset, because when you set your mind to achieving something, there's no way in the world that you won't achieve it. Number 3 is identify motivation. Identify what are the factors that motivate you. For example, for me, being fit and healthy in order to serve my family motivates me. You need to identify the factors that motivate you. Number 4 is visualize your success. If you want to lose 3 kgs in 3 weeks, visualize the 3 kgs going down and visualize how you're going to feel at the end of the 3 kgs when you have lost 3 kgs. Celebrate it. Number 5 is create a support system. When you create a support system around you, say your friends, your family, your accountability partners, then you're accountable to each other. Like for example, in the Dinaz Fitness Community, we have a very powerful private Facebook group. People in the community are extremely active and they keep themselves accountable to each other, and especially our diamond members have an open Telegram group, so they can actually ping each other and stay accountable. Number 6 is mindful eating. When I say mindful eating, I don't mean diets. Think before you're going to eat anything. When you think before you put anything in your mouth, then you are going to eat sensibly. When you eat sensibly, you know it, that you're going to get the results. Number 7 is understand and identify your triggers. A lot of you get started on your journey, and then what happens? You get triggered by you had a fight with your spouse, or your children said something, or your mother-in-law said something, or there was stress at work. So identify those triggers. Write those triggers down and look at it every day and say that you are not going to be intimidated by your triggers. Number 8 is educate yourself. Invest in your own education. Find a mentor. Choose a mentor, surrender to a mentor. When you educate yourself in this field consistently, especially for mind programming, especially to understand how this mind works, then you will learn and understand that this journey becomes very easy. Number 9 is plan your challenges. What I want you to do is in week 1, I want you to write down all your challenges. And one by one, start making a change, because it takes 21 days to change a habit. So it's not going to happen literally overnight, but if you keep changing and working on your challenges that you're facing, there's no way in the world that you won't get the results. And last but not the least, practice compassion. Be compassionate to yourself. When you're compassionate to yourself and you're not harsh to yourself, then you'll understand that this journey becomes very easy. So this was week 1. Next, I want you to understand that in week 2, you have to increase your physical activities. And let's take a look at what are the things that you need to do to increase your physical activities. First thing is start by staying active throughout the day. Now, how do you stay active throughout the day? There are several ways, but it's not about what you do for the workout for that 1 hour. It's how active you are throughout the day is what is more important. So, if necessary, wear your workout shoes all day and start being more and more active throughout the day so that you are able to plan a more active lifestyle. Number 2 is in week 2, I want you to get started with cardio workouts. Now, what are cardio workouts? You know it very well. Walking, cycling, swimming, all those activities. But I want to teach you how to do these things from your own home. And that is why for my community members, the Dinaz Fitness Community, I've planned these wonderful cardio workouts where they can do it from their own home. So we call these workouts the cardio aerobics workout, and they involve walking in place, a step touch, a grapevine. So literally in a small little space, the community members get great results. You can do whatever works for you, but the most important thing is enjoy what you're doing. When you enjoy what you're doing, that becomes more sustainable. Number 3, in week 2, I want you to get started with strength training. No, I don't want you to go to the gym and I don't want you to lift heavy weights because your goal is to lose weight. So if you lift heavy weights, you're going to gain more muscle and you're not going to lose weight. In order to lose weight, you just need 1 kg, 1.5 or 2 kgs, whatever works for you. With small dumbbells and a yoga mat, you can do strength training working from the top of your body right down to your toes. And when you do these strength exercises, your body starts getting toned and your basic metabolic rate also will go up. So in week 2, I want you to start with these kind of workouts. And remember, when you do any workouts, they have to be very safe. In order for your workouts to be very safe, you have to have flexibility. So at the end of every workout, make sure that you stretch. And that is why for the Dinaz Fitness Community members, I've planned, recorded and given to them mixed cardio workouts where we do 5 minutes of cardio aerobics, 5 minutes of strength, and right at the end we do flexibility. So in week 2, I want you to get started with all these workouts which will help you to start burning calories. Are you ready for week 3? In week 3, yes, nutrition does play a major role. And I want you to know that I'm talking about nutrition. I am not talking about diets. Why? Because when you go on a diet, you get great results. But when you get off the diets, you're going to gain that weight again. So let's plan nutrition planning. Focus on your nutrition in week 3. And here are the 3 things that you need to do for planning your nutrition. Ready? Make notes. Number 1 is start eating healthy, which means cut out sugars, cut out deep fried foods, cut out cheese, cut out butter, cut out ghee, cut out all these things that do not support you in your weight loss journey in week 3. Secondly, start focusing on portion control. For our Dinaz Fitness Community members, I make sure that they do not go on any particular diets. By focusing on portion control, I help them to get motivated. So in this week, I wanted to cut out a few foods. Focus on portion control means whatever you're eating, bring it down by 25%. And number 3, what's really worked for me personally is meal planning. Plan your meals at least 1 day ahead of time. If not, plan it a week ahead of time. So create a little whiteboard in your kitchen and write down every single day what you're planning to make for breakfast, lunch and dinner. By doing this, you're going to be super organized. You're going to be also understanding that last minute you won't go and make some unhealthy food, or last minute you're not going to go to Swiggy and buy some food from there. So therefore, home cooked food in week 3 is going to help you tremendously. So let's just understand that in week 1, you're going to be focusing 100% on preparing your mind. Week 2, you're going to start with physical activities. Throughout the day, you're going to be active. Plus, you're going to do mixed cardio workouts. And in week 3, you're going to focus on nutrition. And I want you to go buy that whiteboard in week 3 and start writing it 1 week at least, or 1 day ahead of time, what you're going to prepare and what you're going to eat the whole day. Are you ready for the wonderful bonus tip that I promised you I'm going to give you? The most important thing is track your progress. Track your input. Track whatever you're eating from the time you start your day till the time you end your day. track your workout, make sure that you're going into that calorie deficit. And when you go into that calorie deficit, remember that there is no way in the world that you're not going to get the results. Because in order to lose weight, in order to attract good health, the most important thing is input should be less and your output should be more. By following this 3-week system, I can assure you that you're going to get amazing results. I can't wait to guide you and mentor you in my videos. Remember to subscribe, click on the bell icon and make sure that you get the notifications. And if you really want to come and work with me closely, check out the link in the description box, and I can't wait to guide you and mentor you and help you in the journey for the rest of your life.